What's up, guys? Emmanuel Jones here, and we back at with another playoff prediction. And now we just finished both the wild card and divisional rounds. Now we're on to the conference championship picks for this week. So last week I went 3-1. So yeah. So I'm just hopefully that I do better this week, not going one. I hope I do better this week, going 1-1 or 2-0. So I'm hoping I get my predictions right on. Get all of them right this week, but not one. But I'm just hoping I get not all wrong, because I'll definitely fluke on that. So anyway, so before I give you my picks for this week, don't forget to put the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more options, and don't forget to comment down in your opinion below to see who you think's gonna make the Super Bowl this year. So let's get started. So we're gonna get started with the AFC, because I know that. So we got this first game now. We're gonna start with the AFC now, because we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a rematch. Now, this game is definitely in the evening. Now, I believe this game right here is gonna be fun to watch, but I think it can go either way, because I think last time the Bengals beat them. Last time when these two teams played, the Bengals beat them. So, yeah. I think this game right here can definitely go either way, because last year Cincinnati won on the road. But this game is definitely in Kansas City. Now, I think it can go now last time when these two teams played, I believe the Bengals, they had the lead like 14-3, and then however, the Chiefs end up, almost try to come back and win that game, which, I kind of expected that, but I almost didn't though. But I kind of really feel like this matchup right here is definitely going to see who has a better defense. Because last week when I saw something good against the Bengals. Now, the Bengals really whooped the Bills last week. Now, I like how the way, they was able to, to like play with some sound. I mean, defensively, they're playing with some sound. And, we seen what they did to the Bills last week, because, they confused Josh Allen. And, they stopped their running game. They played the pass very well. I mean, don't overrate this Bengals defense, because this Bengals defense is fantastic. But as I look here, I think what the Bengals can do, I think their defensive coordinator, Lou Anarumo, whatever his name is, I think he can find a way. Maybe he can confuse Patrick Mahomes. Like, maybe he can find a way to like play like some cover 3, cover 2, or something like this game. Like, force Patrick Mahomes to like throw the ball down the field. Which, Mahomes, he's probably gonna throw the ball short, maybe for the big play. But I don't even know if that's the case here. But in the other way, I think what I see what the Chiefs did defensively. Now, the Chiefs offensively, it's kind of weird to say the Chiefs got a better offensive line than the Bengals, because the Bengals offensive line is still beat up with injuries though. So I think the plan is, can the Chiefs defense handle Joe Burrow? Which, that's the question. Like, I don't really know if they're going to be able to do that, because even the Bengals, without those players on the offensive line, with their offensive line not being healthy, they were still able to open up holes. Their pass protection was really good, and guys were getting open down the field. So I think the Chiefs need to at least have a good game plan on defense. Like, if the Chiefs are going to win this game, they have to set up a good game plan on both sides of the ball. But defensively, they gotta find a way, to like slow down the Bengals' rushing attack, slow down their passing game. Like, don't let them create big plays. Like, Spags gonna have to do a good job, like forcing Burrow to throw the ball down the field, which I don't really know. Because I kind of really feel that the Chiefs' offensive line is kind of stronger, and they might have a chance to at least like spread out the Bengals defense, because usually the Bengals defense don't really play good against top tier teams. But I think what the Chiefs can do, I think what the Bengals can do, I think they can have a chance, to like get some pressure and slow down the run. And Mahomes is good against the blitz, and all Mahomes likes to do, he likes to run around in circles, and gets a first down past the line of scrimmage. That's all he does. So yeah, so it's kind of interesting though, but it's kind of weird to say that, both of their coaching is really good. But I kind of really feel like that the Bengals have a better offense. I mean, I think they have a better defense. It's weird to say the Bengals have a better defense than the Chiefs, because I think the Chiefs' defense is kind of weak. I'm still worried about the defense. Sometimes their defense don't play good against tough teams, and they got some young players in the secondary, and they got some young players on defense that are good, but they're not great. But I think what the Chiefs can do is, they can't just turn the ball over. Like, if they want to go down and score some points, they can't just turn the ball over. They're going to have to at least create some play action and open together drives throughout the game. Same thing with the Bengals. They can do the same thing too. But what's weird about this game? Now, last year we seen the Chiefs, they blew it to the Bengals like maybe 2 or 3 times, I don't remember. I think last year it was 2 games where the Chiefs really blew it, though, because the Chiefs were up by a lot of points, and then, the Bengals end up coming back, though, and they were fighting for it. Because, they're offensively, they weren't looking good on both sides of the ball, but defensive until, it's like the fourth quarter. But that's how the way the Chiefs, blew this game, though, by, with the Bengals, defense was getting stopped, and, the offense was closing out and all that. So, yeah. So I just kind of feel like that, Joe Burrow can definitely give Mahomes a challenge in this game. Maybe Mahomes can give him a challenge. Give Joe Burrow a challenge. But I don't really know, because I think both quarterbacks are similar. But what I'm most concerned about, because I feel like if the Chiefs, if they don't give up no answers, they're probably going to get blowed out. That's what I'm saying, because the Chiefs have not lost like a lot of, like the Chiefs, they haven't really lost a lot of blowout games lately. But yeah, but it's kind of tough to say, because some people are kind of picking the Chiefs, to get their revenge, because, they lost. Because they lost him like 3 times and all that. I don't really know about that. Should I pick the Chiefs again? Maybe. I don't know. This is a tough one to choose, though. It's kind of weird to say, but I think the Chiefs are probably going to stay in the game. I think they're going to move the football. And plus, they're going to try to at least control the clock in this game and all that. But I think the Bengals can do it as well. I think the Bengals can at least do a save. Like, if it's like tied in like the fourth quarter, like if it gets towards the end of the game, I think Cincinnati can find a way to at least like pull off a win here. If they keep their defense off the field, control time possession, keep Mahomes off the sidelines. I think they proved to me like both of the matchups that they can be able to do that. But it's kind of really tough to say who's going to win, because, both of their offenses got lots of speed, but defenses are still got some speed, though. But, I'm kind of afraid picking the Bengals to win due to the injuries on the offensive line that the Bengals have, and some of their offensive linemen may not play. Maybe if they win, maybe they play in the Super Bowl. I don't know, but I really don't care. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just pick the Bengals to win because I just think the Bengals are just a more complete team, and plus, they have a better defense as well. I think they can find a way to get some pressure. They can slow down the run. And I think Lou Amaru can find a way to at least confuse Mahomes and came and go with good game plans, not let them convert on third down. So I think they will keep it close in this game though. But I think Cincinnati just has the edge because I think Cincinnati is just a more complete team. So yeah, I believe they're gonna go back to the Super Bowl again. So give me Cincinnati to win, but give me the points with the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs to cover. I think it will be a closer game, more like high scoring, maybe like 30-26, something like that. Keep it much closer and competitive. So I'm going to take the Bengals to win, but the Chiefs to cover. Then the next game we have is the San Francisco 49ers versus Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia is like favored by 2.5. Now, I call this a trap game for some reason because this game can definitely go either way as well. Two young quarterbacks are playing against each other. Now, they're both similar to each other because they both have a great defense and a great offense as well. They both got some good coordinators, though. But when I look at this matchup here, I think it could definitely go either way because here's the thing. The Eagles are really not good at home against tough opponents, though, and they're playing against a really tough opponent against San Francisco 49ers. But I think the Eagles can definitely struggle with DeMeco Ryans' scheme, like what DeMeco Ryans like to do. He likes to blitz. He likes to create some pressure. He likes to play some man coverage. Like, let's say, maybe he can do cover 2 or cover 3 in this game. And then maybe I think they can find a way to at least confuse Hurts. I don't know. But I kind of really feel like that the Niners secondary concerns me a little bit because some of their corners stink. But it's kind of weird to say that maybe Ward can be on A.J. Brown because I don't think they have any other corners that can cover. So, yeah. Because I kind of feel like if the Niners, because if their defense don't give up no answers and then the offense, can't move the football, then I think the Eagles are going to have a chance. So I think for the Niners to only get in good field position that, they got to at least convert on early downs. You can't be on those third and long. You can't be on those second and longs and all that. Because if you're in those situations, then I think the Eagles can definitely have a chance, to get a stop. So, yeah, I think same thing with the Eagles as well, because if you're in those situations, if you're in those third and longs, second and longs, the Niners are probably going to have a chance to at least get a stop here. So, I think maybe both teams do have a good game here, but I would not be surprised if this was a blowout, though, because if it was a blowout, then I think the game will be over. But I kind of really feel like that on paper, I think, the Eagles can match up well the Niners really good because they have a strong defense. They have a good offensive line. And I think, the Eagles, they literally have one of the best offensive lines in the league. And I think they can find a way to at least, combat the Niners pass rush, put their defense in a bad position where, they can't really get up front and cause some problems here. So, yeah, I think the Eagles' offensive line can at least, get some pass protect. I think they can find a way to at least, combat the Niners' pass rush. And I think they can move the ball against the Niners' defense and all that. But the thing is, the Eagles have a really good front seven, though. They can rush the passer well. They can rush 4. They can rush 3. That's what they like to do. And they can stop the run as well. So the concerning is that CMC may not be able to play in this game because of due to injury though. But I kind of really feel like without CMC, I feel like it's gonna be hard for San Francisco to remove the ball against that defense. Like the Eagles' defense is because people are trying to because the Eagles' defense, their defense is like low ranking though. I'd say they're like average against the run, and I think they're okay against the pass, but I think they're just average. So I think the Eagles defense is average, but I don't think it is. I think the Eagles defense is just the best. And the Niners defense is the best too. I think the Niners got the number 1 defense and the Eagles got the number 2 defense. So that's gonna be a tough challenge to see though. I think Hurts can definitely give Purdy a challenge though in this game because Purdy, Purdy, he's a rookie though, but it kind of concerns me that Jimmy G probably not gonna be playing this game because he's still hurt and all that. So I think that I kind of really feel like it doesn't really hurt the offense because without Jimmy G, the Niners been starting able to at least like pick up games and starting to win. But I kind of really feel like the Niners can definitely put up a good game plan against this Eagles offense though. Like, maybe at least like force Jalen Hurts to throw the ball down the field because Hurts, he can do that, but I don't really know. But I kind of really feel like that the Eagles, their defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, I think he can definitely find a way to put up a good game plan against the Niner offense. Like maybe he finds a way to like confuse like Brock Purdy because he's been really good at confusing rookies and some average quarterbacks. I think they can put up a good game plan. I think what the Eagles like to do defense, they like to play some zone, they play man, they like to play cover 2, maybe cover 3, I don't know. So I think the Eagles can definitely put up a good game plan on third down to make a stop. Like maybe force Brock Purdy to throw the ball down the field, but I don't really know if he's gonna do that because last week against the Cowboys, the Niners offense didn't really look okay until like the fourth quarter. So yeah. So I think the Eagles can definitely put up a game plan for Debo though. Like I think maybe they can find a way to at least like double team Debo Samuel, because maybe they can double team Debo Samuel, and like force Brock Purdy to throw the ball somewhere else. So yeah, I think they can do that. So yeah, I think the Eagles, their pass rush, I think they can find a way to at least contain the running game, like and also slow down the rushing attack. I think they can find a way to do that. But I think that's the only way the only way the Eagles, we can win this game is that they have to at least slow down the running game. They're gonna have to contain Purdy. Like they're gonna have to at least like force him to throw the ball down the field and all that. But I don't. So yeah, but I think the Niners can do the same thing too. Like if they're gonna win this game, they have to at least find a way to at least slow down the Eagles' running game, like slow down their passing game, like force Hurts to throw the ball down the field and all that. So yeah, but I kind of really think that it's kind of tough to see who has the edge here because I think when I look at the Niners here, I think the Niners have a better defense than the Eagles though, because I think the Niners, their defense is just much more faster than the Eagles because the Niners defense, plays well against a good offensive line. And the Eagles offensive line has been playing really well for like the last several weeks. But I don't really know if it's going to be a higher scoring game, but I think it will be a lower scoring game. I don't think it's going to be high scoring because, last week, the Eagles put up almost 40 points on the Giants. So I don't really think Philly's probably going to score I don't think Philly's going to score like in that range. But unless if they like get up early, they'll probably like blow the Niners out and probably like score like maybe 30 plus points, maybe 40 plus points a game. Maybe, I don't know. But I kind of feel like, if the Niners, if they find a way to get up early, they might blow the Eagles out, and this game can definitely be over. But if this game, if this game's a blowout, then it's over. That's what I'm saying. But I think this game will be ugly, and I think it will be a defensive game because I just kind of really feel like both defenses are just competitive though, because the Eagles have been competitive lately, and so the Niners have. So I think they're both gonna hang around this game and stay competitive because their offenses are just dynamic and defenses are really good. So I don't know who to pick here because this is kind of tough to say, but because when I kind of really look at the Eagles, I think the Eagles defense plays a lot with sound because think about this. The Eagles defense is playing with some sound, and so is the Niners too. So that's why it's kind of hard to pick against this game because I just kind of really feel like defenses just play with sounds and their offenses are just really good. But if it was a high scoring game, I would not be shocked because if it was a high scoring game, then I think it will be close. But I don't know. But I think I hear a lot of people are saying that the Eagles are probably going to win because, some people are picking the Eagles to win because they think a rookie quarterback against a good defense is definitely not the good idea. But I don't even know if I'm really feeling comfortable picking San Fran because of Brock Purdy. But if Jimmy G was playing, okay, I'll go with it though. Because I think I said in my prediction that I had the Niners winning it all. But I might change my pick though. I don't know. It's tough to say, but I'm kind of really nervous to pick this game because this game kind of really makes me nervous to see who's going to win because I really don't want to go 0-2 this week because that will suck. Because I don't know. So it's kind of hard to choose, but yeah, but I think the Eagles have a chance here in this game because I think Philadelphia, I think they can control time possession in this game. The only way they do that, the only way they find a way to get down the field, they have to at least put up together drives, create some play action, and also by the end of the game, they got to control time possession and keep Brock Purdy off the field and all that. So yeah, but I think the same thing with the Niners can do. They can at least control time possession and keep Hurts on the sideline and keep their defense off the field. I think that's how they can win this game. But I think the Niners kind of have a better running game than the Eagles because I don't think the Eagles have much of a running game. I mean, Miles Sanders, he's an okay running back, but he's not really a top 10 running back in my opinion. Like, he's nowhere near like top 5, top 10 anywhere, something like that. But CMC, he could be ranked top 5 or top 10. Like, who knows? So, yeah, I mean, with Elijah Mitchell, they've been starting to run the ball effectively. Their passing offense is just really awesome, really dynamic. So I kind of really feel like the Niners, like, I don't really know if it's going to be a lot of passing game. It's probably going to be a lot of running this game. I don't know because the Eagles, they've been starting to pass the ball really well, but they can't really. But Hurts like to do, like, he likes to at least like run the ball, like, he likes to escape pressure, and like run some routes with his legs. So that's what he likes to do. And Brock Purdy, he's starting to pass the ball really good. And Brock Purdy, he just has that hype in him. So yeah, so I think this game like I said, I think this game right here is gonna be super close, but I'm going to take... This is tricky. This is a tricky one. I'm going to take the Eagles to win this game because I think the Eagles, because I can't take a rookie quarterback against an elite defense like Philly. And plus, Philly has an elite defense. And plus, they like to confuse young quarterbacks. And their team, their defense is just playing some awesome football. I know Niners defense is too, but I just kind of really feel like the Eagles are just, have the better quarterback. And they're at home as well. And I just kind of really feel like the defense is going to make some plays, and I think they're going to they're going to put up a good game plan. I think they're going to confuse Brock Purdy. They're going to just put some pressure on them. So, yeah. But I don't think this game right here is going to be a blowout. I think it will be close. But if Philly finds a way to get up early, then I think it will be a blowout and the game will be over. So I'm going to go Eagles win, but I'm taking the Niners to cover this game because I think San Fran's going to keep it close and stay competitive in the game. So, yeah. So I'm going to take, do I want to take the Niners? I don't know. I want to change the pick. You know what? I'm just taking the Eagles, for real. I'm just going to take the Eagles to win, maybe 23-20, something like that. I'd say they, win by a field goal. Maybe on the last drive, they make a play, and maybe they control the clock. So, yeah. So, I'm going to take the 49ers to cover, but I'll take the Eagles to win the game. Well, all right, guys. Those are all my picks for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. And don't forget, if you disagree with me, just let me know in the comments down below what you think. Just let me know what you think who's going to go to the Super Bowl. Do you think it will be the Niners versus the Eagles? Do you think it will be the Niners versus the Chiefs? Do you think it will be the Eagles versus the Bengals? Or you think it will be the Eagles versus the Chiefs or the 49ers versus the Bengals? Just let me know in the comments down below who you think is going to win on Sunday. Well, this is Emmanuel Jones for Big Fan. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So, yeah, it's Emmanuel Jones for Big Fan. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace.